Hello. I'm alive. I am here. It is true. Hold on. Why isn't chat loading, huh? Hold on. Ah, there we go. Aha, see? Chat's on screen now. What's that? Chat's on screen? Chat's on screen. I also have this fancy new fancy new. Oh, I don't have chat on this page. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Now we have chat. We're gonna move chat over here for the purposes of just the head. Uh, too many mods? Please elaborate. The simple fact of the matter is that there's a lot of mods. Um, Here we are in our mod list, and we don't actually have too many mods. Watching outside with a cat in my lap. That sounds wonderful. I wish I could be outside with a cat in my lap. I don't have a cat, unfortunately. I'd love a cat. A black one. I'd name it Fish. Wait, I am a cat. I am a black cat. All right, guys, welcome back to Fish Ring. Um, so I've been doing a lot of work on adding some new mods and getting rid of some older ones. Um, Hold on. Like I got rid of Friends and Friends, unfortunately. I was running into some issues. You have a black cat named Nacho? I've never been so jealous. Never in my life have I been so jealous. Alright, well, regardless, as you can see, we have a lot of updates. If we just go ahead and do this, where is it? Where update available perhaps? Down here, am I missing it? He's my Discord profile picture. Oh, that's your cat. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah, this cat is not a real cat. The cat I use for my profile picture is not real. Where the fuck? It usually says like has update. Oh, update available. There it is. So we have 29 mods with an available update. Just a few, just a few. Um, and uh I haven't done anything in a minute. In game actually. I've been developing, working on some stuff for the modathon. I haven't released shit yet. We got some patches going. We have a new mod we're gonna try called Take That by Storm Atronach. You might have seen him in the server. He helps out a lot with Outlander stuff. The Elder Scrolls Experience updating mods. Yes. Yes indeed. Uh it's just so hard. There's so many mods to update. Stop updating mods. Just kidding. Please, please. I need the mods. I need updates. God bless mod developers who update. All right. Uh, let's see if the game even launches. I it might be in a broken state right now, which would be unfortunate for our boy. But let's see. I merged. Oh, I forgot to run mlocks. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe. Yo, new toggles. Ring is my favorite VTuber now. Thanks, Kappa. Hab's here. Kind of. She just left. What? Hold on. Hold on. For some reason Morrowind is on my second screen. Uh what? That is definitely not right. All right, so we've already run into issues here. Um uh What's going on, man? Uh, I would switch things. You know what? It doesn't matter if it crashes. Um, let's. Oh my God! Look at all the shit I'm running. Hold on. Let me get save. Ignore this. I'm working on something. We're just gonna put this on my desktop. Boom. Get out of here. Too many things. Too many things. Get out of your Steam. I totally wasn't looking at the schedule one. Hey, look, it's me. We need that. Keep YouTube open. We'll keep that running. It's still it's still a little fucked. Uh, let's. Oh God, where is my mouse? My shit is fucked up right now, fellas. All right, let's try Alt F4. All right, we're pulling out the big guns, and by the big guns I mean Task Manager. Um, Morrowind, Morrowind, delete. Get out of here. All right, wait. Okay. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Um, let's see here. Um, I need an MLOX tutorial. I can give that to you because I forgot to run it anyway. Love when I boot a game and it starts on the second monitor for no reason. Exactly. Well, I did open MGXE yesterday, so I might have accidentally changed something. Um, what is this? Oh, no, no, no. This is all wrong. Where's 1920 by 1080? There. All right. Okay. Can I change which fucking screen it comes up on? Not looking like it. Oh, Detail Devil, hello. Welcome on in. Hey, I saw your mod, Detail Devil, the Devilish Needs, for OpenMW, and I've been interested in checking it out. Um, One of the main reasons I use MGXE and MWC instead of OpenMW is the lack of survival mods. So hey man, if you make more survival mods, it's gonna be real hard for me to resist that OpenMW. Kai, welcome on in. All right, let's see if we can get it to launch on the correct screen this time. There we go. Yeah, no, it opened up on the wrong screen again. Why is this happening? Never in my life has this happened to me while playing Morrowind. Bruh. Okay, well, I'll just sit here and not read chat for a second, I suppose. Uh, Here, let me describe for you what's on screen. So right now we're looking at a loading screen. We're loading MGXE. As many of you know, that step takes like 5 minutes. And we're looking at a loading screen with the Quamas on it. Quama Forager, Quama Warrior, Quama Worker. Very cool. Um, uh, yeah, that's about it. Running at 20 FPS, and we're currently stuck on this screen. Oh, something changed. Something changed. There was a change on screen. Nothing is happening. Don't worry, guys. I'm giving you the rundown. Okay, we're still nothing is happening. All right. All right. Oh, oh, oh. Nothing's happening. Okay, the game has loaded. I'm gonna try something. Okay, that didn't work. All right. Let's see. Okay, I was about to ask what would make what it would take for a rig to become pro OpenMW. I'm not anti OpenMW. It's just, Lua has existed for MGXE and the vanilla engine for a lot longer. So modders have had more of an opportunity to learn how to use it and implement cool mods like Ashfall. And now we're starting to see that with OpenMW, and that's great. Um, yes, Detailed Devil is the author of Devilish Needs. Um, Outlander OpenMW version soon. Don't hold your breath. Alright, well, I don't know what to do about Morrowind. This is strange. Oh, here, can I move it real quick? No, I cannot. I think I might have killed Morrowind, fellas. I think I might have killed him. Um, Let me double check MGXE. I swear there's a setting I fucked up. Oh, I had windowed mode unchecked, so it couldn't be a borderless windowed. That would explain it. All right. Maybe it'll work now. Let's see. Let's see. Anything that shows what screen it should be on. Okay. Doesn't look like it. All right. One more time. Let's try it. And you know what? Here, I'll give you a quick MLOX tutorial, Solus. It's very easy. It's very easy. What you're going to do is you're going to launch MLOX from MO2. All right? Run. And then it's going to open up this little window. Don't worry about that. Just the console window it runs out of. Gonna update. Oh, see, there were some rules updates. Bada bing, bada boom. It'll take all those rules from the internet and apply them to your list. And as you can see, most of everything looks pretty good. Um, if you know enough about the mods you have installed, you can usually scroll through and see like, oh, actually this mod should be loaded before this one and things like that. But in this case, MLOX will sort Outlander correctly. Never touch this button. If you touch this button, Outlander will explode and it will kill you and your entire household. So don't do that. Run MLOX. This will use loot. I don't know if loot is still used for later Elder Scrolls games, but for Morrowind, we use MLOX. Morrowind load order something, I think. I don't know what it stands for. I didn't develop it. This version of MLOX was developed by rfuzzo. Okay, so we're in borderless windowed mode. Uh, we have run MLOX, and you know what that means. If you run MLOX, you need to rerun test3 merge. Always. Because if your plugins get sorted in a different order, then your objects will also be merged in that same order. So if you change your load order, you have to change your merged objects. And a lot of this is automated now, thanks to some very talented developers. Test3 Merge was developed by Null Cascade, the same guy who develops MWC. And as you can see, it's extremely easy. You just run it, and bada bing, make sure it's at the end of your load order. And that's it. That's really it. We're gonna try running Morrowind again, and we're gonna pray. Everyone pray to Todd. Oh, oh, it worked. Thank you. Thank you to the faithful. You will be receiving a pamphlet in the mail on how else you can contribute to the Church of Todd. Oh my God. You found Pyramid Head in Outlander? I'm gonna need a screen recording, please. I'm gonna need a video of that. I'm gonna need a video of that, pretty please. Oh wait, did you go you went to Silent Island, didn't you? Uh I was about to I thought I totally forgot about Silent Island. Um that was also a Detail Devil mod if I remember correctly, right? Detail Devil was Silent Island your mod? I totally forgot about it. I was playing it on stream the other day. Um yeah, there's a part where you straight up get chased by Pyramid Head. That's not you. Okay. I forget who made that mod, but it's pretty dope. I couldn't finish it because with the difficulty added by Outlander, it was impossible for me to get through that dungeon at level 1. And I was at level 1. So that's on me. Don't go to Silent Island at level 1. If you ever played Silent Hill, that should give you an idea of why. But none of us are Harry Mason. None of us are James Sunderland. Billy Fighter. Uh, yeah, thank God. Um, all right, let's see. You're supposed to lure him into a trap? No, see, I was confused too. If you run to, uh, the, the character you're with, the Dunmer lady, I forget her name. If you go to where she is, there's like a triolith, I think it's called. There's a pillar, and that pillar has a button on it. And if you press the button, a gate comes down and blocks him. And if you don't press the button on time, then you have to just basically run. And I ended up killing her on accident. Okay, let's see if our old save works. Yes. Uh-oh. Yes. Yes. Why is XE Weather Generate not here? This is gonna be bad. Alright. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, fellas. Everything is fine. Let's just... I usually say you should clean your saves. To be honest, I rarely clean my own saves. If my save is broken, I start a new one. Um, because I'm not messing around. Look at all this. Look at all this that would need to be cleaned. It would appear, it would appear that I don't think this is gonna work. That's a lot of errors. I think we might be starting a fresh character, fellas. This is gonna break. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. This update would not be save safe. That's why it is a 4.0 as opposed to a 3 point something. All right, all right. It loaded. We are in game. There's our boy, Robin. Um, our Hackalo is growing fine. Everything appears to be going great. Um, Something tells me though that if I wander into civilization, I will see the consequences of my actions. I'm gonna get up on this, can I? Do I have the acrobatics necessary? I do not. I do not have the acrobatics necessary. Okay. Welp. I'm thinking we might want to start a new character anyway. We've kind of gotten pretty far with this one. We didn't achieve our goal, which was to join the Telvanni. But in our own way, we kind of became the Telvanni. I mean, we're just out here homesteading with our guar. Yo, what's with the shader? Just buy a CRT. I saw that message in Discord. And I was like, dude, you think I got space on my desk for a CRT? You think I'd want to do anything else on my computer with a CRT other than play old games? Don't get me wrong. I would love a dedicated CRT. I would love one. However, I don't have the space for it, and I'm not replacing one of my regular screens with a CRT. So the CRT shader will do fine. I am gonna turn it off for the stream though. YouTube compression kind of fucks with it. Oh, hey, this is new. Oh, this is so much nicer. I don't want to turn on distant land. That would break things because I haven't regenerated it. Let's close. Alright. CRT shaderless Outlander. My eyes. Awful. I'm just kidding. I'm very hungry. Do I have any food? All right. No. We have achieved our goal with our high elf here. He's out here making plants and you know, making plants, making potions, hanging out with his guar, fishing in his own lane, flourishing. I think this is a good place to end for Cartoad. That Fantasia grass mod did look quite nice in the screenshots. I downloaded it. I would need to regenerate distant land, and that shit takes like 30 minutes, so we're not going to do it. But we are going to do one more thing with Cartoad that I think is very important. VLN, welcome into the stream. Does he not trust me anymore? Holy shit, he's miserable. Robin! Robin, my boy! Oh! Robin, I'm so sorry, buddy. Robin. Oh. Still prefer Lush Synthesis. Might give that one a try too. Yeah, I want to completely redo the grass. Ah man, I can't remember their name, but somebody recently made a guide on using lawnmower and everything. And I would like to go through that whole process to make what we have as good as possible. Okay. He could use some more food. Here you go, more comberry, buddy. There you go. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Your ball on you? Yes, it is. Alright, check this out, pal. Go get it! Uh-oh. Wait! Wait, come back! Come back! Robin! Robin, no! Robin? I forgot I uninstalled it. Hey. I forgot I uninstalled NWAS shooter. We're using realistic archery now. Okay, he's back. He's back. Let's see. He trusts me a little bit more. There you go. What the fuck? Why did it go so high compared to where I aimed it? Oh my god! Holy shit! Alright. Go get it! See, it goes higher than you aim. Robin is now level 8. Alright. How are you doing now, buddy? He still doesn't trust me very much. Give him a pet. I want to be able to mount him again. Yeah, we need to go. We have places to go, fella. You know, we've done a lot of things as our man Cartoad, the high elf. But there's one thing we haven't done as our boy Cartoad, and that is actually get high. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. You know what? What we're gonna do is we are going to eat something. Do I have anything to eat? We gotta do this before we go get high. Before we go take a good rip on that skooma. We gotta prepare the munchies. Alright? Do I have any water in here? No. Do I have any clean water? Yes. Okay. Probably drink some of that. We need munchies. And in the meantime, go get it, boy. Boy. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. Robin's being a little picky. Oh yeah, all of them fully cooked. That's a good feeling right there. We're no longer struggling. Excuse me, I would actually like... Yes, there we go. Alright. Yes. Check this out. Haha! Oh, oops. Haha! Look at us. That's dope. Alright. Can I please ride you? I said to your mom last night. Where'd the ball land? I have no lights. Ah, there it is. How are we doing? We're rested. We should probably go to sleep, mostly so I could wake up and pamper Robin some more. Let's just do maybe a quick training session to end off. Never mind. We can't do that. Let's just sleep for... Wow. Sleep till 5 a.m. Robin is beginning to trust you. Yes. Okay. Well, Robin, let me tell you. We're about to have a grand adventure. Good boy. Good boy. Feed. Have some more Conberry. Why not? This will be our last journey together, brother. Mount. Alright. Let the sun rise. Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. Why is there just random foliage out here? I don't remember that. Then again, I did change a bunch of stuff, so anything that is broken, you know. Hey, what's up? Bye. See ya. I don't care about you. Little Kwama ass. Oh god, that guy might rob me. No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Got it. We gotta get to Balmora. We have a certain sugar tooth to visit. Come on. Alright. Oh, this guy is sometimes a bandit. Maybe he's too scared to challenge somebody on top of a guar. Nope, no he's not. No he's not. Why? What are you doing? See ya. Bye-bye. Okay, stop running. Stop. Okay, now you can run. Now you can run. Good boy, okay. Fuck. Come on. Eh! Got him. Got him. Dude, why? Oh, shit! Okay. Fine. Just a tiny little miscast. No big deal. If I could hit this guy, it wouldn't matter so much. He's chasing us into Balmora. Oh, shit. What's going on? Oh, shit. What are you doing? Dude, how did you do that? Alright, I think it's time for me to dismount. And kill this guy myself. So we can finally get some skooma. Where's he at? Where's he at? I know you're over here somewhere, dickwad. Come on out. Come on out and face the music. Where'd he go? Is he stuck in a corner over here? Is he still trying to path over that massive jump Robin did? What the fuck? Where is he? What? Where the fuck is this guy? Hello? Did he just wander? Dude, he went back. He saw that. He saw he saw that jump Robin made. He was like, nope, fuck that. I'm not fucking with leaping guars, all right. Okay, let's see here. Let's get back to Robin. Alright, dude. Good job. Good job. You scared away the bandit. Incredible. 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 I don't think the alleys of Balmora were designed for a for guar mounted traversal. Come on. Even this bridge is kind of looking sketchy. Oh! There we go. Pathfinding figured it out. Good boy. Alright, here we are. Our final task as Kartoad the High Elf. Let's just write something here. I have established myself in Morrowind as a humble homesteader as I research alchemy and chill out with my sweet war friend Robin. This is a good life, and it is time for me to settle down. Also, shit's gone hella weird, so I'ma hit that good skooma and not think about it. Alright, cool. My journal has been updated? What? 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 Custom journal entries? Wow. Does it work out here? No, it only works in the journal. That's fine. Alright, Caius. I'll be taking that. I'll be taking that. I'll be taking that. I'll be taking that. See ya. Bye-bye. Is he gonna follow me? Yep. Alright, alright, alright. We gotta do this fast, fellas. This is intense music. Smoke moon sugar. Let's go. Run, run, run. You hear Caius Casadas chasing you. Bitch, you missed. Bye-bye. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. This is pretty intense. Oh, shit. He's still chasing me. Your failed attempt to cast the spell triggered a miscast. I didn't cast nothing. I don't cast magic right now. You know what? Maybe I should, though. Uh-oh. See ya. Bye-bye. You missed. I am high as fuck right now. Bye-bye. Dude, he's still coming after me. He's serious about his skooma pipe. You can get addicted. And it looks like it wore off. That's unfortunate. I think Caius is the one who's missing. What the fuck? He's swimming after me, dude. What? Yes, devilish skooma. I know. Oh my god. Okay, I'm no longer outrunning him. And that is the end of our boy, Cartoad the High Elf. It was a good run for him, but we all knew how it was gonna end. Let's see if new game actually works now, or if it's still broken. It's still broken. Alright, well that should be fixed when I update. I have several mods that need to be updated, and I know that issue is fixed by one of them. I can't remember if it's TR or improved in... Oh wait, haha, I'm back. Alright, Caius the Chad took him out, yep. So that was the end of Cartoad. Thank you for joining me for that journey. Those of you who have been with the stream since the beginning of Cartoad, I hope you have had closure. I hope that conclusion was good enough for you. Let's update these mods and maybe run Distant Land before we get too crazy with the Cheese Whiz and make a new character. Because otherwise we're gonna have to do the same thing to this guy and shoot him behind the barn. Give him the old yeller. But here we have a bunch of mods that need to be updated. Let's see. All of these. It shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too bad. The Fantasia grass is actually huge. He died doing what he loved. Indeed. Indeed. I really thought that if I ran far enough, we would have been able to escape Caius. And then, you know, we could have just had his skooma pipe and gone and settled down and had a nice happy ending. But, you know, this is Outlander. This is Morrowind. Fuck you. Alright. So let's get started on updating, shall we? Tamriel data is a great place to start. Let's get that in a new window right here. Okay, now BSA free. So it looks like the 1st of May was the last update. What version are we on? Is this an 11 point something? Version 25.05? Huh? We appear to be missing 14 versions. That's fine. Let's actually look at the change logs though. It doesn't appear that these have been updated in quite some time. But also, I don't know if perhaps no, yeah, it says version 2505. That's quite that's uh that's quite the discrepancy with the change log. I don't know what's up with that, but we're updating. You guys are about to see exactly how fast and loose I am with updates and installations. I kind of just install it and pray, and then when things are broken, I I uh I write some code or I fuck around in the CS and I pray. There's a lot of praying involved. I've warmed up my coffee. Ah, okay. Tamriel data is almost downloading. Re-uploaded to fix an error for Macs and Linux users. No. I am neither of those. I'm a Windows guy. We don't need normal maps. Here we go. How did we jump from version 11 to version 25? Does anybody know why that happened? Did they pull a D&D and it's like, well, it's 2025, so this is Tamriel data 25 now. And then, they go another year without updating, and next thing you know, it's 26. And you're like, is it still 20? Is it still 25? We're in year 26 now. Uh, Joke mostly. I don't really care how people do versioning. But I definitely get annoyed by it. Like in the end, does it really matter? Lincoln Park says no, it does not. But uh, versioning is something that everybody has their own way of doing, despite the fact that perhaps we should be doing something standardized. But that's how it is in tech, You write a program to standardize everything, and now we have another standard. Not fun, but that's just the way it is. So update for Tamriel rebuilt. Uh, Recreated. Cool. Updated headers. Can update mid-game, but we were not going to be able to do that with all the other updates that we have. Use the Where's Legacy ESP provided. Do we need Where's Legacy if we're updating? If we're not with older Where's Aware mods, we probably still need that. Um, I doubt every Where's mod has updated. So props to Danae for backwards compatibility. Okay, these are all old version. Download that. You know what? Before we install that, let's install Tamriel Rebuilt's update. That's gonna be a big one. We shouldn't be doing this just going down the line. We're here for grasping fortune. The moment you have all been waiting for. Um, Everybody has been asking me to update TR. Uh, Please install Tamriel Data version 12 when updating to 2505. I think this might have been a mistake. I think that Tamriel Rebuilt was meant to be version 25, and Tamriel Data was meant to be uh what do you call it? Dude, I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. What year is it? All right, Tamriel Rebuilt. Extracting files. Faction integration? Hold on. What is faction integration? Let's see here. Faction integration.
Integrates faction, quest lines, and progression. Why certainly. Why certainly. We do want that. Always replace when you are updating mods. Always replace. You never know if some loose file or ESP that got its name changed is gonna fuck your day up. Alright? Okay. Let's update where's ultimate. We have legacy, we want that where's to vanilla list, absolutely. TD to where's, yep. OAB to where's, yep. Hold it to where's to traders. More where's to traders, we don't want this. I see it saved my settings from last time. Where's to NPCs, yep. Containers, yep. We don't have Nod. We have TR. We don't have Skyrim or Cyrodiil. So, replace. Okay. Let's do Beautiful Cities of Morrowind next. This one is usually the biggest problem I have. Has anything big changed? Updated Tamriel rebuilt. So everything above this is what we need to look at. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so we have this fixed. We could get rid of it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Asset optimization for Molag Mar, resulting in a 50% FPS gain. That's crazy. Outlander resource pack? Interesting. Uh, Unrelated to my mod list. Okay, cool. Improved id patches from the zip and moved them to their own page. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how I update Beautiful Cities of Morrowind, because in the past it has been a huge pain, and over time I have optimized the process. So here's what I do for updating. So as you can see, we already have the animated Morrowind resources. He hasn't updated those. We already have them downloaded. But he has updated the patches, which doesn't always happen. Sometimes Random Pal doesn't update the patches. He just updates the core, so we don't have to worry about the patches. The patches are the most infuriating thing to update. If we go in here and we untick this and we go down to, where is it? Hold on. BCOM patches and inclusions. These are all of the Beautiful Cities of Morrowind patches. I have them all included here, even if we don't uh even if we don't use that particular mod. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to well, first I'm going to download these files. That's the first step. So let's download the patches. Done. And let's download the core. Oh yeah. Uh, that was weird. Okay. So now we have them both downloaded. Let's update the core. It should have, it does not have our, I've been thinking about using Waterworks, but Waterworks has a lot of additional patching that I don't really want to mess around with. So we use Stone Dock. And we use Brever of Balmora, concept art, Sauron Dock expansion, taller lighthouse. We have MGO, GITD, and Atlas. We don't use these alternate ones. I like having the little pillar up there. I think that's cool. Bigger entrance we use, Aldaroon Outdoor Merchants. This is why your FPS in Aldaroon might suck. That's fine. And then Atmospheric Arena is the one we use. closed arena, but with dynamic weather lighting and with transparent windows. This is really the best of both worlds compared to having a closed arena versus an open arena. This is, you get that weather, you get that lighting, you get to see outside, but it's not an external cell and doesn't require a bunch of patching and hitting your FPS like a truck. Okay, so Vivek, uh, we're gonna do that. Concept art, of course. This one, we don't use any of these, I don't think. Yeah, these ones we were having. Oh wait, we do use that. We were having some issues with FPS because of that, so we're not going to include it. Molag More Dome, we have Broken Dome is the one I use. Um, I think we include this. I don't know. Sometimes I include things I didn't mean to on accident. We use this one right here with the tree in the middle. Uh, yes, absolutely more tribal. Ashlandish, um, hold on. Instead. Okay, so we don't want these. We already have Random Pals Margon. For some reason, it's not included in BCOM. That's strange to me. Okay, we're using this. Expanded Sage's Mora Dock. There's more South Gates, more logical census access, office access. Oh, this is sweet. We saw this during the Cartoad streams. The Urshulaku camp looks amazing with that, and all of the gates, all of them. Project Atlas we have. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. All right. Okay, we don't need to worry about grass this time. We don't need to worry about grass this time. Balmora Waterworks, no. Replace. Ugh. Okay. Oh shit, did I install it to the wrong mod? I did. I did. Okay. That's fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come up here. We're gonna get Beautiful Cities of Morrowind, and we are going to delete it. I do this frequently. And then we come down here and we find Animated Morrowind, and we're gonna rename that to just Beautiful Cities of Morrowind. And then we are going to move that up to the right place and reinstall the Animated Morrowind right here. Oops. Animated Morrowind. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And we actually want to move this. You are not, you do not need an update. Thank you very much. Where should we move this? Separator, probably this one. What are we looking at here? Hold on, hold on. All right. So we want other mods to overwrite this, I think. Yeah, see, because one of the only things that overwrites is this upscale, and we want that upscale. We want things to look nice. Sound is fine. Okay. All right, now for the patches. The patches is where it gets real fucky. All right. So we are going to open file. So now we have all of these patches here. We're gonna close MO. Oh, Firefox. The fuck does Firefox have to do with any of this? Get out of my face. Um, Firefox just uses shit sometimes, man. Okay, and now we're going to open up Outlander mods. Okay, and you can see I have everything right here. And it's very easy because all of the BCOM patches start with a number, so they get loaded up here first. Well, not loaded, but they're listed up here first. So we can just select all those and fucking delete them. They're gone. All right. And then give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. No, 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 no. Trust me. Just give it a second. Okay, give it a second. If you just give it a second. Why is this taking so long? Firefox wants to know what mods you installed. Yeah. All right, there we go. They're all gone. All right, and then we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna do a quick one of these, and we can just grab all of these and make sure. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we are. Now we have all the patches, and that should, in theory, that should, in theory, what do you call it? Remember all of our patches. Let's see. So as you can see, we have a new one right here. We don't need this faux mod. We can remove that. Not even a mod. Uh, so this one is the only one that wasn't recognized by MO2. Because usually if we did the usual method of deleting, like removing all of these mods and then re-adding them, or by God, going through this and selecting each individual mod, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. So instead we do this, and then all we need to do is move this mod uh, into its correct spot right here. Okay. And then we just go through and we double check. Do we need any of these? Or is it something that we want to have included? So like broadsheets and notice boards, need it. We need that for sure. Okay. Um, Master index redux, we need it. Why are you, hold on. Oh, yep, okay, so we don't need this patch anymore because it has been updated. That Katya made that and it was moved into, wait, it's still being overwritten. Strange. I don't know why it's being overwritten by MCAR, but you know, Vivek City, this Vivek City patch is why we don't want all those planters and stuff. Because this Vivek City patch adds a bunch of stuff from the Vivek City mod, like planters and stuff like that. Siege of Firemoth we don't need because we are using the TR version of it. Abbott's Boats, Gondoliers, that kind of stuff, we are using immersive travel, so we don't need any of that. However, but immersive travel does need some patching. But I believe Arfuzzo, the author of that mod, is working on a 2.0 update, which will make it a lot easier to make patches and stuff for it. So right now, if you play Outlander 4.0 and you see yourself going through like landscape or buildings while you're in a Silt Strider, man, just deal with it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. And fixes are on the way. You're tinkering with it in the background. What are you tinkering with specifically? I have been speaking about quite a few things. We're just double checking. Okay, welcome home. I have an I have my own version of Welcome Home that I am in the process of removing all of the furniture from houses so that you can buy slash build your own. Um, so that's why that's not there. That's why True Lights and Darkness. Do we have that? Ooh, nope. Da, da, da. Uberith Legacy. Liam has been begging me to include that. Um, Morag Tog, Morag Tog, Morag Tong Expanded. Do we have that? No, we do not. Nice try. Dartboards expanded. Hell yes. Hopefully that was fixed. There's a few spots where dartboards are just like outside of the walls, and it's kind of annoying. Uh, I think that's it. All right, cool. BCOM is updated. Now we need to update everything else. It really is that easy, fellas. Um, and I know that took me half an hour, but you know, that's what we do. And then whenever I do an update or I install new mods or I remove a mod, I have to come through here and I have to remove the old files. Very important for Wabbajack because otherwise you guys will be downloading a bunch of mods you don't need because they were in my downloads folder and they may be accidentally assigned to a file that they didn't actually have anything to do with. And then next thing you know, a mod we don't even use breaks the mod list because you can't download it anymore or something like that. And then let's check for uninstalled mods. As you can see, I've uninstalled quite a few mods. Hold on. We need some of this. I think we need this. I was getting. Oh wait, no, 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 no. I remember now. A different mod is using the sky variation stuff. I don't think we need that. Okay, so let's get rid of all of these. Uh, we aren't using illuminated order anymore. I've decided that Necrocraft fits with Outlander better, and the amount of patching I had to do to get illuminated order working was a nightmare. We've also removed the TR introduction quest. For one, uh, you don't even start in Satanin anymore unless you pick the vanilla start. And two, you can start in ooh, I might actually reinstall this. Hold on. Because I have been using realistic archery, but there are some features of NWAS shooter that I like that aren't included in realistic archery, like gravity and um the multi-shot at level 100. So I will be including it still. Axe says it's compatible. Whether or not that is true, we will see. All right. We can wait. No, no, no. We need this. We need MGXE. We can't delete it. So what? If you're planning on making a Wabbajack list and you're trying to hold on to all of your mods so that they're properly sourced from Nexus or from GitHub or wherever you're downloading them from, um, you can see here if we right click and click Open Meta File, bring this over here. Uh, don't the guilds ask you to go to visit the mainland through a quest anyways? Yeah, Travashi was more of a uh roleplay reason to go straight from Seyda to the mainland rather than having to go do a faction quest or something like that. Um, this one, you literally walk into the smuggler's cave outside of Seyda and there's a slave there who asks you to help him get to the mainland. And, that's useful. So anyway, uh, when you have a mod that isn't installed in MO2, but you still need the files for it, you want it to be working with MO2 still. So the fact that it says it's uninstalled is confusing, because if you come through here and you're like, I need to remove all my uninstalled mods, and you see this guy who you'd still need, you can come in here, find the uninstalled line, and change it to false. So if we save that and then we refresh, as you can see, it's no longer there. It now thinks it's installed. But like this, it's the old Where's Ultimate, we don't need it. Tamriel Data, the old HD, we don't need it. As luck would have it, my own mod I have decided to get rid of. I've decided that it was a good idea, I think, and it works as a simple solution to making the luck stat a little bit more interesting. However, the Prey mod does it way more, in a way more interesting way, where you can pray and that will add or reduce your luck by a random amount depending on, how you pray and everything. And I think that's way more interesting. Uh, and I've decided that my implementation of it was clashing with Prey's version of it. Uh, so I've decided to remove it. Goodbye. Sorry, Code Ring. Your mod sucks. Background the vampire is redundant now because with charging scenarios, you can just select an option to be a vampire or a werewolf now, so you don't need a whole background for it. Oh, and I did make the decision to get rid of the sexual harassment remover mod. I will be putting in a disclaimer on the official release, or not the official release, the next preview version release. Like, hey, I've removed this mod. You should install it if you want it. And I've decided to get rid of it because it does change characters and dialogue in a pretty significant way, and not for no good reason, but I've decided that I would rather have the way the game was made with that included. And then if you would like to have that removed, I will include a link like, hey, this game contains this and that. Download this if you don't want that. And I think that is probably the best way to go about it. So goodbye, sexual harassment remover. I hope all of you are ready to be harassed. Or not, and you can install that mod. Okay. So we've gotten rid of all the uninstalled mods. Now we can go back to updating. Now that we've updated our biggest mods, which is Tamriel Data, Tamriel Rebuilt, and Beautiful Cities in Morrowind, now we can just kind of go down the list. And I think I'm going to start with OAB integrations only because it'll get rid of this whole fucking awful section right here. This is one mod I have to update, but I've split it like this for organizational reasons. And also because all the files are split up like this. Oh, oh, dude. Dude. Oh, man. Are you kidding me, brother? Smith? A Smith interop? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That's insane. Okay, so we've already got this one. Here, let's do a little boop and a little boop, and let's hide that. Okay, classes has not actually been updated. We still have that version, so I'm going to ignore update. Creature loot has also not been updated. Goodbye. Dark Temptations has not been updated. Drip has not been updated. See, this is why. This is why. Dynamic object replacer. Somebody reported a bug where they found like a super powerful weapon on one of the orcs in Caldera, and I think this is why, is because of dynamic object replacer. You can fill up bottles and flasks with water at taverns now. Oh, sweet, with devilish needs. Dude, hell yes. Alright, now all you need to do is make an OpenMW version of Bardic Inspiration and I'm sold. No, I'm just kidding. I will be looking into OpenMW. I'm not making any promises. I'm making exactly 0 promises about a OpenMW version of Outlander, but I am going to be looking into it. Leveled creatures has not been updated. Leveled lists has not been updated. In fact, none of them were updated. I didn't use this. Wait. It doesn't think this one needs an update, I guess. Ignore update. Have you seen Bardcraft? It looks even better than Bardic Inspiration. I have not. I have not. To be honest, when I see OpenMW on a mod, I go, well, never mind, see ya. And I've missed out on some great mods because of that. There's a new mod for OpenMW that Dark Elf guy had on his channel. It's the item physics mod. That looks amazing. That's really bringing Morrowind into the next generation of gaming in a huge way. That's massive. I'm telling you, OpenMW, now that Lua has gotten off the ground and we're starting to see awesome Lua mods like Devilish Needs and this new one Bardcraft, the item physics mod, uh I'm running out of excuses to keep using MWC, to be honest. And I probably still will use MWC, but I think a separate Outlander OpenMW version is is inevitable at this point. Again, no promises, please. Um, but you know, it's getting hard to ignore OpenMW. It's getting hard to keep saying. It's getting hard to keep saying OpenMW is great, but it doesn't have MWC mods because it's starting to get mods that are just as crazy as MWC mods. I mean, remember how crazy Ashfall was? There were news articles about Ashfall. That's how crazy it was for modding Morrowind. You know, Game Rant was like, here we go again, and they used a fucking Skyrim screenshot for Morrowind for some reason. Ring, do it. I don't know, man. Maybe after 4.0. Maybe after 4.0. The thing is, I've done so much work with custom MWC Lua for Outlander, so I can't just abandon that. And I know sunken cost fallacy and all that, but I would need to start from scratch. I would really need to start from scratch, and that scares me. I've already done it once, from Yajan to Outlander, and now OpenMW is getting better, and I gotta do it again? I gotta do it again, bro? It's not that bad, but still. Still, this is totally new. This is totally new. We gotta download this. Download. Oh, we should change this back to file time. There we go. Oh, I've unionized. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Yes, they can coexist. That's why I'm saying like Outlander MWC and Outlander OpenMW. And they would be two separate versions. But the thing about that is like the wiki would need to be different. Like the installation process would need to be different. It would be a totally new list. It wouldn't just be Outlander, but I've changed a few things so it works in OpenMW. It would be like it might even justify another name change, for God's sake. Like for Todd's sake even. OAB Smith. Smith. There we go. Okay. We have OAB Smith. my fucking headset turned off. I just realized we're not listening to music or anything. We've just been raw dogging this, man. Hold on. Hold on. DMCA free lo-fi. There we go. I can't take any more chances with the the DMCA thing, man. Like pretty much every single one of my past couple of streams has been I've gotten a warning. They've been like, "Hey, you don't own this." And I'll be like, "I don't really give a fuck." And they're like, "You better start giving a fuck." 'Cause it's dude, I have 150 subscribers. Don't these DMCA fucking people have better things to do? I'm not even monetized, man. You telling me I can't show Gordon Ramsay on stream? I can't show Gordon Ramsay making ramen on stream? I'm telling you, man. Doesn't he have enough money? He just started a new show. He's got a new show, a new Kitchen Nightmare, or not Kitchen Nightmare. Is it Kitchen Nightmares? What's the one where he goes to restaurants and he's like, "Oh, this is disgusting." I can't do his accent, but this is disgusting. We need to shut down this restaurant immediately. That is Kitchen Nightmares. Okay, so like, come on, man. You didn't make enough money off of Kitchen Nightmares and your 13 other shows. You had to come after me, a poor little cat with human eyes and teeth, with you know, at max 16 viewers at a time. I don't even know how many people are watching. It's raw. What are you? An idiot sandwich. Anyway, back to installing mods. Jesus. OAB integrations. There we go. Boom. Okay, we can put this back in full screen, I think. It's fucking raw. Let's reset that. Boom. 6 people are here. Well, there you go. Okay, we just installed this. It does not need an update. At least listening. That's fine. Honestly, I turned off my viewership button because, you know, OBS has the thing where it'll show you how many people are watching. I turned that off. It was making me so anxious because I'd look over and it'd be like, "Oh, 3 people are here." I'd be like, "Oh, cool, cool." And then, you know, those people would leave, and that's fine. But I'd be looking at it and I'd be like, "They left because you're annoying. They left because you're a piece of shit. They left because Morrowind is fucking a dead game and nobody wants to watch you play it." And that was not doing well for me. So I turned it off. Fuck it. I don't care how many people are watching. There could be 6,000 of you fuckers and I wouldn't care. Or maybe I would. Who knows? Okay, why are you opening... Ah, see? See? This is why I hate. There we go. Okay. This is the Firefox I want to use. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Dunmer Lanterns Replacers. Did you guys fix the issue? Okay, that flat effect isn't working, but I think I found the problem with that flat, like, because you know the wearable lanterns, they have like this weird effect where the lights look flat and like they don't actually exist. And I found out that was caused by fuck, what's that mod called? Magic Mechanics. Magic Mechanics has a module called Enhanced Light, and that was fucking it up, man. And it even says on the mod page, I missed it. It says on the mod page, "Hey, this might cause some issues with certain meshes." And I was like, oh, that shouldn't be a problem. And it was. Okay, would you like the lanterns to use a glow effect? Yes, of course. I do have OAB data. I do have Tamriel data. Let's go with more detailed. I'm pretty. You like to use one of the included texture replacers for the Ashlander? No, I'll use one of these. Let's use that one. Boom. I'm kind of fast and loose with the meshes and textures and shit like that. We just installed an update. Go away. All right, UI. Class description tooltip might not even actually have an update. Let's take a look. Yeah, it does not actually have an update. It keeps doing this, man. What version do you think it is? Okay, fine. We'll set this to 1.0. How about that? Yeah, okay, now it's happy. There we go. Oops. Alright, what's in this update? Change logs. Fix some bad entries. Not bad, not bad. Alright. We're updating mods. Replace. Boom. Wait, was that the patch hub? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, what do we have down here? Concept Art Plantations has an update. Okay, what has changed? FPS friendly version. Ooh. Ooh. Pretty sure. Okay, so we do what the HD would. Grass patches. We are just going to lawnmower this because we're using Fantasia. Yeah. Replace it. You still think there's an update? Did I fucking miss something? No? 2.5.3, what are you talking about? What is this? This is 2.5.3, okay. You're a liar. You're a liar and a swindler. Alright, potion seller. You've had your say and now I'll have mine. You're a scoundrel. A swindler. I love that fucking video, dude. Alright, mines and caverns. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't look at the changelog. Changelog. Okay. Cool. We have more. Polk. Polk has been added. Cool. Cool. Okay, we don't need any of that. Version 6.6. What version am I on right now? 6.5? See? See what I tell you, man. Alright. Fuck yes. Okay, now we're in here. Mort's mods need to update. We're getting to the end. We're getting to the end, fellas. Let's just start from the top. Bardic Inspiration is an easy update. An easy update. What has changed? Fix learned songs persisting into a new game. Very nice. Hell yes, brother. Update that shit. Replace that shit. Joy of painting. Give it to me. Give it to me. What are we looking at here, my lord? Added missing depth of field shader. Perfect. Perfect. Holy shit. Look at all these requirements for Joy of Painting. And we have them all. They're just that good, man. Murlord's mods are incredible, man. That guy is crazy. No, I want... Oh. Jesus, could you open up the fucking... This is why I right click visit Nexus. Because when you try using the keyboard shortcut, it's always fucky, man. Okay, we want to update this. Oh, this is new. It was uploaded a while ago, though. New to me. Playable game of update. Alright, and let's download this patch here. Corpsarium experience patch. Alright. Now we have that. That'll be in the news section until I get around to fixing it. 13 Telvanni. Let's see what's new here. By Dylan. Thanks, Dylan. Merge Random Pal's updated BCOM patches to the modular file and updated for TR. Uh-oh, I have Discord on. Hold on, turning that off. Do not disturb. There we go. Okay, and I forgot. It's a good thing I opened Discord, actually. We want to install this mod. This is Storm Atronox mod. You may know him from the Discord. He helps out a lot. He made this mod. Take that, parrying, dodging, blocking, and spell battling. That adds some pretty sick new combat mechanics that I want to check out. In theory, it sounds awesome. I haven't actually tested it yet, so who knows how it is in implementation, but it looks cool. So you know. Let's grab it real quick. And this is for playtesting. Oh wait, actually, hold on. We don't want this version. Because where you at? Where you at, Storm? I don't care. Download. Alright, and let's projects. Oh wait, right here. Boom. 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 Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide when I walk in the room. See, like, why is there this trailing? There's not a trailing space. That looks weird. Okay, we have to take that. Did we update this, or did I get distracted halfway through? I think the second. Here we go. A dream game for me would be a mix of Morrowind / Oblivion, survival RPG with harsh world and great atmosphere. Listen, man, you're speaking my language. Well, I've had this game idea for a while, where it's like the best way to explain it is like Daggerfall, but sci-fi, like cyberpunk type deals. And let me tell you. Okay, so this has the BCOM compatibility, so we need this file. I just thinking, like, back in the day, we didn't have the technology for Bethesda to release a game that was procedurally generated, where every time you get a new city, and you know, they had the random quests and stuff, but the quests were static. They never changed. And I feel like that there was a lot of... Hold on, I already have that file? Oh, why does it say I need to update then? Goodbye. As I was saying, I feel like they're gonna do this with fantasy in, what is it called? The one that Julian LaFay is making with what's his name, Peterson. I forgot his fucking name. The original writer for Elder Scrolls. Ted Peterson? Is that his name? No, we don't want to ignore update. It's on Nexus. They're making the Wayward Realms, I think it's called. I don't remember the name of the game now. But Wayward Realms, yes. Okay, I was right. Um, and uh, that is exciting. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm losing my mind. It's so hard to talk and mod at the same time. Pity me. Um, and that's gonna be great. I definitely want to try that. Uh, there have been very few games in the past couple years where just the premise, the base foundation of a game is something I so desperately want. And I really do believe in their project here. Despite the fact that they haven't shown fucking any of it as far as I know. Simply because of Julian LeFay's like uh view on Bethesda RPGs when he still worked at Bethesda. He really wanted that wide open world of endless possibility, and I to this day think that the Elder Scrolls may be subjectively, of course, better if they had gone down that route instead of following Todd Howard and doing like smaller, more focused games. I feel like there is a huge hidden market for these life simulators, these procedurally generated and reactive simulated worlds where yeah, maybe the gameplay is you go to this dungeon and you kill some things and you come back with loot. But then when you're in the city, it's like you can talk to anybody. You can buy a house. You can get dripped out, man. You can buy whatever you want. Whatever you want to look like, you can do it. Whoever you want to be, you can do it. And I feel like expanding on that idea, using modern technology to make it feel less like a random generator and using more algorithmic generation. So it's not just, you roll a d20, that building is a fucking a tavern now. It more like, okay, this building's a tavern, and it makes sense for next to the tavern for there to be X building. Or you talk to this guy, and this guy gives you a quest, and the game remembers that you got a quest from that guy, and he comes back into your story later on. And the story kind of evolves with the way you play rather than it being static or it being randomly generated. Daggerfall had that dynamic guild feuding, yeah. Cathead is menacing today. Yeah, it is. Dude, I could make it even more menacing. I could make it even more cursed. I can make it sad. Where today, we're experiencing emotions for the first time. My frontal lobe has finally developed. But yes, all that to say, I'm very passionate about the fact that one of these dynamic procedural worlds where the player is used as the driver of their own story using these algorithms and this procedural generation. I mean, obviously you couldn't have voice acting, but I mean, Morrowind is great without voice acting. In fact, the mods that add like the AI generated voices, I don't really fuck with those, man. Like, I'd rather just read. And the new OpenMW, what am I saying? The new OpenMW mods that have dialogue being like real time and they animate the characters, but it's still text based, that is ideal. That is ideal. I wish that was possible with MWC. It's not. It is not. Okay. This should fix like 3 bugs. Updating improved ends expanded should fix a lot of stuff. I hope to God. And we are in the final 4 updates. See, the thing about updating is it's not actually that hard. I kind of come in, I install a mod, I make sure to replace it. Alright. We run mlocks and test3 merge and we test everything. But it's not difficult, it's just tedious, man. Why does it say I have 9 active mods that need an update? Alright, smart chasers. What's changed here? Blacklisted cells ending with arena pit. Good. Good to know. That's actually a great change. And you know, a lot of games they have like, you know, the RPG mechanics with the RPG mechanics with skills and attributes and everything. But in the end, a lot of times your success in these games is determined by player skill. I mean, look at how many people have beaten Skyrim or Morrowind or Oblivion or any Elder Scrolls game at level 1. And it's because they can do this crazy shit. Or it's skill based, you know? And or even worse, like stealth archers, man. Stealth archers? Ugh. I like to make small updates. I feel a little guilty now. Oh, no, don't feel guilty. Please, please do not feel guilty. I am not a representation of most people who mod Morrowind. You know, I'm keeping in mind that my mod list is going to be used by other people. Most people are just using it for themselves. They might not even update. I keep mods updated because, you know, I see this almost as a software as a service type of thing, where I am providing this mod list that is being updated and it is being maintained and it is having patches come out just for it. So I am not the player you need to worry about when you're thinking about your mods. I appreciate that, you know, about that, but it's really fine. Small updates are great. You know, there's a lot of times where like right now, I'm waiting on Arfuzzo's immersive travel update, and he's decided to make a big like 2.0 rewrite. And dude, I am fiending for that update. I would almost rather he did release smaller updates. But that's the way he's decided to do it, and it's his mod, and it's perfectly valid. And if you like to do smaller updates, and I have to come through and hit, you know, visit on Nexus update file every week or every day, or you know, I'm not going to do that. But eventually, I will download the update that you made, and all of the previous little updates you've made. So in the end, you know, your decision on how you release updates, it isn't going to hugely impact me, because either way I'm going to be running updates every month or so, or when I need it. Like if a mod author releases an update and it's like, hey, huge update, you know, we fixed a ton of bugs, some new features, and it's safe, I'm like, grab that shit. You know, I knew that the end was coming for me not updating mods. And finally, I think we've done it. I think we have done it. We can install, I mean not install, we can move this here. Boom. And we can move this to combat. And to separator combat. Boom. Okay. Boom. 482 mods. Everything's updated. Let's just take a second to breathe. All right. This so far it's been 2 hours. 2 hours worth of updating and shit like that. Let's run mlocks because we're going to have a lot of new plugins, I think. Oh, just one actually. And we are missing some ESPs. Why are we missing ESPs? Oh. Boom. We shouldn't be missing any ESPs. Where's the other missing one? Boom. Get out of here. All right. Hey, Austin. Love you too. Be quiet. My partner's right next to me. You can't know.
Excuse me. What? What the fuck is oh.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Welcome on in. Just Wildy. Let's get M-Locks updated. You're here just in time. We're just about to actually launch the game and test some stuff. Yep. Where's always reorients itself, and I don't know why. I need to ask Danae about that just because I'm curious. Okay. Update load order. Load order updated. Now I just need to run test 3 merge. Bada bing. Bada boom. It's really that easy. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, and while this is running, I am going to clear my saves folder. See all these? We're leaving. We're leaving them. A goodbye. Oh, I missed this message. It's just an easier workflow to work on something for a day, make sure it works, and then upload. Yes. Yes, it is. I agree. Which is why I'm like, any way you want to update, do it. You know? A small convenience factor for one guy making a mod list for Wabbajack is not worth you changing your workflow, man. Do whatever works best for you. And also, you work with a lot of OpenMW mods. I'm not sure I have. Oh wait, I do for sure. I have the ships, right? Didn't you make that one? Sales and Sales, I believe. Or no, it was fuck, where is it? It's the shipyards, right? Shipyards. Oh, dude, I can just look it up. Shipyards. I'm pretty sure this is your mod, right? Detail Devil, yeah, see, so I do have some of your mods. Just in time, most are here for the 4K 60 FPS update mod gameplay. So for some reason I highly doubt that. Okay, so merged objects, MGXE. Let's just double check everything's good in here. All right, our resolution, windowed mode. Let's check out our shaders. Anything crazy? Let's take out. Let's get rid of the CRT for now. Anything up here that we don't want to add any of the JOP stuff. Neither do we want the invisibility. Looks fine. Do we need the ashfall? Oh fuck, do I need to hold on. Wait, there's an update? Whoa. Why didn't it tell me there was an ashfall update? Okay, well, regardless, do I need to use that shader? It doesn't say I need to. I'm gonna assume I don't. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make an assumption. Goodbye. Alright. So it looks like there are probably a few mods that I missed. Let's force check updates. Yeah, you can see down here the crazy amount of things we're checking out. All right. Cool. Our hourly really went down. I'm surprised it's still working. It's probably because of my premium membership. All right, let's filter. Hello. There we go. Okay, yeah. See, we have more mods to update. Well, what was all that about? Hmm? What was that all about? Here I was thinking that we were gold, but we weren't. Disable tile drop outside of player inventory. Fix more container edge cases. Sweet. Okay. Get that fucking installed. Boom. Replace. Hallelujah. Alright. Now, could you not open there? Thank you. Let's see what's changed here. Update crafting. Oh, dude. Is this the bug? Is this the bug? Did he find it? I haven't run into it since looking for it. I have not found it. So I hope that is the backpack bug. I assume you're aware of the terrain issues between the hills of Balmora and Caldera in the preview version. I am not. I'm not. I haven't been to Balmora. The first time I went to Balmora was last stream, and I didn't go up towards Caldera. I was in the Ashlands. Oh, actually, you know what? I did go through Stonewood Pass because I was on a Silt Strider that just went straight through the mountain. It appears the backpack bug, or a backpack bug. Is it the backpack a bug? Who knows? I think that's a Murlord question. Perhaps I will ask. But for now, unnecessary. Let's see. Asphalt trees, ignore. Or actually, let's see here. Did the trees get updated? No. No, it did not. 3.20.15. 3.20.15. Boom. Did I open? No, I did not. Alright, change logs. Updated the latest TD, TR, and wares. Added missing mesh for Robber's Mask. Perfect. Added NPCs. Very nice. We can check it out once I'm done updating mods. I thought I was done. I'm not. I'm not, as it turns out. Oh, we need that. Prim and proper. That's it. Replace. Boom. Okay. The Corpsarium experience, which is good because we just had an update. Fix the mod to make it compatible with SVNR caves, patches for SVNR. I mean, we don't need this, but I'll have the most recent version just in case. You know. Ooh, Doors of Oblivion patch. Indeed. Indeed. Why does it still say 1.6? It didn't get updated. The foam mod wasn't updated. That's fine. Just manually fix it. Boom. Smart Companions. A great mod. Let's see what's changed. Tweaks and fixes. More tweaks and fixes. Tweaks and fixes. We love an Abbott mod. Alright. We actually wanted to do, is this one in my, yeah, it's in work in progress because I want to make a patch for this mod because you can like alt activate stuff to make your companions use it, but the Gwar Whisperer has this really cool scroll menu for telling your Gwar what to do at a distance, and I would much rather implement that than use alt activate because alt activate is useful in other situations, and it's just a soft incompatibility. If you have a companion and try to alt activate something that needs to be alt activated, they might try to use it. But it's not a huge deal. Very, very, it's an edge case. All right. Now everything is updated. 482 mods, 252 plugins. We are really riding the edge of what is allowed in vanilla Morrowind for modding. Luckily, MWC extends that limit, but I find it funny that I am kind of riding the edge, so to speak. We can collapse all. There we go. Okay. Grab those. M-locks, run. Alright, no issues. These guys got moved up here, that makes sense. Yes, sir. Update. Okay. Alright. 613 entries into the mod list. Not 613 mods. 613 entries onto the mod list, including separators and things like all this. Like I put all the readmes and documents into their own mod just to keep track of them. And honestly, I kind of regret doing that. Like I did the same thing with the metadata. And now, look, this is overriding metadata. Metadata. It kind of needs to be at the top, I think. That right there. Are you still overriding? You are still overriding. You're going to the very top. And see, we don't really need that. We don't need shit like that. I don't know why I did this. It was a foolish, it was foolish. And hey, hold on. You be up here. Boom. Or hotkey in emergent and quality of life. Okay. Let's merge these test 3 objects. And I think we can finally actually launch the game and play it. Incredible. We can stop listening to lo-fi. And we can get back to surviving in Mushroom Land. Alright. And now it's time to find out how many errors we're going to get when we launch up the game. The ideal number is 0. So is TR all up to snuff now? Yes. I just updated it. I just updated everything. Every mod in the list is updated. Ugh. I'm not doing that again for a while. If TR drops another big fat fucking... Yeah, see, what is this? Unable to find region... Iranian Pass region and load for cell wilderness. What the fuck is this? I wish I had paid attention to what cell that was in. Why is that happening? I must have fucked something up, man. Unable to find script TR M7 Bolane Ferrandis SC on object. Where's TR NPCs? But it was updated using Where's a Fire, so I don't get this. Why are we getting errors? Pickles ashes. Okay, so we are getting errors. Perhaps loading and reloading will fix that. Maybe. Unless, did I fuck up? Did I put Where's TR in its own mod? Is that why it wasn't selected? Come on, man. I don't know why MGXE takes so long to load. It might, you know, I thought it was Distant Land, which is why I actually disabled Distant Land while I'm testing. And it hasn't, it has not, it hasn't made it any faster. So, you know, that's how it goes. If any, I get a lot of people coming into Discord and being like, "Hey, I'm crashing at the MGXE loading thing." Not a lot of people. I think it was one person actually. I'm crashing during the MGXE, and it's like they come back and they're like, "I just wasn't being patient enough." It really does take a minute, and there we are. Mule does not utilize the level up skills tooltip enabled in Morrowind Cold Patch. Disable this option by level up skills tooltip and disabling it. Level up skills tooltip. Okay. We do need to get rid of that. In fact, there's a couple of code patch things we need to change. I haven't checked the code patch in quite some time. Oh, and we can turn the music off now. Alright. Oh, and I should probably have chat open. There we go. Load. I don't know why I forgot to get rid of all those. New game. See how many errors we get. I'm gonna grab a piece of real paper and start taking notes on these errors. So we had, here, just let that play out for a second. So we have the where's underscore tr esp missing objects, and we can check warnings.esp for this too. Warnings.text, I mean. Okay. It's been a while since I watched this.
To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not.
I kind of missed the old start menu art mod. Oh, the one from Yajan? The reason I haven't implemented it is because I want to make a custom one for Outlander. So it'll say The Elder Scrolls through Morrowind Outlander. So there's that. Okay, so new game with no errors. And let's see how long it takes us to load in to the character creation. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Hey, calm down. Calm down. It was a misinput. All right, let's try our old friend alt-tabbing. We alt-tab. And then it's gonna hang for a second. It's gonna go, what? What did you just do? All right, and then it's gonna load us in. All right. Easy. Easy fucking peasy. At least you are well rested. Indeed. Indeed. One thing I would love to change is how long it takes to load at the start. I don't know why it takes so long to load. And I haven't looked into it either. So, let's do completely random. So it looks like we are a red guard woman. She's very pretty, and that's an interesting choice. And whoa, has this always been like this? Has the cursor always disappeared behind the NIF? Is it me, or does the NIF, or does the cursor? Oh look, it doubles when we go behind the NIF. What is going on there? I don't know, but I don't care. Let's go. Pick from class list. Oh look, the other skills are working now. Reroll. Plague Herald. Okay, that doesn't appear to be working. What is a Plague Herald? Jesus, that's a long fucking... That is a long description. This class has some stuff going for it, it looks like. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I actually know exactly what I want to do. There should be a necromancer, necromancer. Alright. The necromancer commands both arcane knowledge and societal taboos. Their mastery of conjuration pulls souls from beyond, while destruction and illusion magic help control their summoned servants. Though wielding mystical powers that most fear, they maintain a scholar's precision in their work, whether serving imperial research or testing the boundaries of forbidden knowledge. Disease build confirmed. Apparently, I'm not ready to explore that, but that looked cool. That was a long ass thing. I was like, I'm not ready for this right now. All right, let's go with necromancer because reroll. Thank God we aren't Atronach. Vidalia is fine. Okay, and then necromancer, wait, no. Oh, where's my new goddamn? There should be a new background in here. Where's my new background? Hold on. What's going on, man? Where's my new background? Where's my new background, man? Oh. A new background. Oh, I never installed it. I didn't install the new background. Here, I'll show it to you guys real quick. This is the Bone Collector background. It gives you the books you need for Necrocraft and these sweet robes. But it would appear that I forgot to install it. Oops. Well, let's just hit okay on all this. And let's redo this. Pick from class list, reroll Fallen Paladin. Sure. All right. Sign the Lord, we rolled for that. Background, random, small frame. Okay. We are small. Random start. We are in Satanin shaking down Fargoth for all he's worth. Perfect. Items, random. Booze. Food, and thieves' tools. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but alright. Our class. Do we still have Fallen Paladin selected? Yes. No security, but that's okay. Extras. Random. Boom. Okay. Weather. Random. Snow? Snow? In Saint Denis? That's a little strange. Okay. Let's do it again. Ash makes more sense. Do that. Okay, so this is our fella. This is our fella. Or wait. I guess fella is gender neutral. Because you know it ends with an A, and usually when you wanna switch a word's gender, you just add an A, but it's already there. Congratulations, fellas. You're gender neutral. Let's start. Let's get started. Oh my god! What? Why did he fall? Why did he fall? What's going on? I've shaken down Fargoth for all he's worth. I should make myself scarce before the guards arrive. Oh my god, I'm out of here. See ya. Okay. Well, let's take a look. Heavy armor. We got heavy armor. Destruction is pretty good. We got some spells. Wow, we actually do have some spells. That's pretty sweet, actually. Long blade is our best skill by far. So I don't know why we have a fucking axe. Goodbye. Give me that iron saber. Block. All right. Arcade the enemy. Let's see if that gives us anything. No, it's just a book. Those cat eyes are bugging me out a little bit. Again, not gonna lie. Okay, I'll set it back. There you go. Alright. Well, let's get out of here before the guards descend upon us. How much money did we get from that? 50 gold? Hell yeah, brother. Let's go test out our build in Adamus Artis, shall we? Classic. Yeah, look how small we are compared to this Imperial. And I'm pretty sure Red Guards are the same size, if not a little bit bigger than Imperials. And even though our character's a woman, they're not that much smaller than the males. We do look pretty sick, though. Basically a spell sword, yeah. A spell sword with heavy armor. This is a pretty good class, I think. And we have a full set. All we're missing is pauldrons and gauntlets. I've never seen an Ash Storm in Saint Denis before. This is random weather. So when I started the game, I randomized the weather. And the first one I got was snow, which made no sense. So I rolled again and got an Ash Storm. Which, yeah, I've never seen Ash Storm in Saint Denis either, but it's more likely than... Look how bad I am at alchemy. I have no idea what this does. We will not be using alchemy for this character. And I'm hot. And I don't mean like attractiveness wise. I mean that I am very, very hot. Here we go. Of course, the journey. Can I walk through this or does it have collision? I can walk through it. Very nice, very nice. I've seen somebody report issues about this having collision. Not with Outlander, but just with trees in general. Alright. Let's figure out what these guys are all about. Dark Ritual. Fire Bite. On touch, huh? Oh yeah, let's look at... Hold on, before we get in here, first off, let's save. Before we get in here, let's take a look at... take that. Block is B. Can we change that? Can we change it to right click? No? Okay. Let's use X for now. We'll change that. I have plans for the X button. Turn that on. All of this looks fine. That Storm implemented this specifically for me. I was like, dude, block makes a lot more sense for having weapon block, and he was like, sure. Hello, Liam. Welcome on into the chat. Oh fuck, it's dark. I always forget how fucking dark it is in here. Hey, come on up here. Oh, dude, yes, active blocking. Come on, come up here. Don't throw shit at me. Oh, dude. Oh, did it work? Nope, it did not work. Oh, she's running away. Hey, come back here. Come back here. There's no running away. Hey, come back. Yes. Okay. Make X the UI toggle for parity with Wildlander. It's not a terrible idea. Sunstone. And a book. What book is that? Oh. Is this my spell book? Oh, here's what I was looking for. Honor Among Thieves. Ironic. Ironic. Well, you're dead now. There's a rowboat in here. And an oar. That'll be useful. Giga Chad, blocking is now a thing? Yes, sir. We can block. We can block. It doesn't appear to cost stamina, though. Redguard with Longblade is so good. Yes, indeed it is. Okay, I can't see shit. I kind of wish you had a torch or something. We could get like a light or a night eye. We're not exactly a sneaky character. Hello? Hey, you. Come on over here. Does this affect blocking with two-hand? Two-handed weapons can block. Why? I'll show you here in a second. Ah, he got me. I didn't block fast enough. Let's see. Okay, other than the errors with the new TR wares, we haven't run into any issues. So that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Ugh. Okay, cool. So we saved right before we killed this individual, whose name we will never learn. Just a Dunmer. Hey, fatty, come on down here. Can we cast this? Yes, we can. Alright, come here. What? Why didn't it, what? It didn't, it, it didn't let me block. What was that? What was that? What the fuck? Why? Why? All right, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Oh, fuck. Well, it would appear that that save is not good. So let's load an older one. This one perhaps. This is one of the problems with sophisticated save system. It will save at inopportune moments, let's say. Come on now. Let's get it together, Morrowind. Come on. There we go. Okay, can I block? I can't block. The X button is not working. B? That makes no sense. I should not be able to open the spellmaking menu. I do not qualify for spellmaking as far as I know. Hold on. So the corruption reports, I believe, are an issue with a different mod. Or different mods. Because ever since I restarted with Outlander, and I've been very careful about mod implementation, or I shouldn't say very careful, more like, uh, more careful than I was. But, um, I haven't run into any issues stability-wise with Sophisticated Save System. Also, Null has put out some updates, and there's been, of course, MWC improvements. So, I don't think it's that. I don't think that the corruption reports are the fault of Sophisticated Save System. I believe they are the fault of a mod or mods that are not following the proper procedure for object lifetimes in Lua. I think it is a separate issue because I haven't had any issues, and I think there's another mod out there that is not using, or several mods potentially that are not using proper Lua object lifetimes and are getting reloaded with Sophisticated Save System over and over and over again and causing issues. So we did find a bug with take that. The block key, let's try setting it again. Okay. Close. Turn. Now do you work? Let me try putting my weapon away and taking it back out. No? Let me try re-equipping my shield, okay? Okay. Try it. Okay. No, it appears that it's broken. Hold on, let me check my log here. Oh, this is not my log. This is my log. Here we go. Oh, take that. Let's go down here. Block has been triggered. Oh, something's wrong with Smith. Okay, Lieutenant Commander LaForge. Thanks for the techno babble dump. Not my fault you don't know how Lua works, man. Don't call me a nerd just because you're ignorant. How about that, hmm? How about that? Okay, well, I don't know what's going on with Take That. I will report it to Storm. But in the meantime, we're just gonna have to, take this guy out the old-fashioned way. And by the old-fashioned way, I mean come on down, fella. Oh, fuck! Ah! Okay, we were close. We were very close. Yeah, I say all that techno babble, dump all of that, defend Sophisticated Save System. 5 minutes later, fucking save corruption. Such a small yet elite chat here. Indeed, indeed. One of my fears with releasing Outlander, with the whole like the marketing I've planned for it and all of that shit, is oh we blocked. Get hit stunned. Get hit stunned. Get back here, bitch. I'll be taking that ring. Run in your pockets. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who are you? Oh, you're the mage guy. You're the mage guide. Come on. Oh, he got me. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, God. I am very hot. And I burned to death. Okay, cool. We don't have any range to deal with that guy. I have an idea. I have an idea for getting range. Alright. We're gonna throw some shit at this guy. Oh, yeah, he saw us. Okay, let's grab the spear. Spear grabbed. Run, 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 run. Heal, 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 heal. Close the door, close the door, close the door. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This is gonna kill me. Uh, oh god, I don't know what any of these do. Am I still burning? Fire damage. 3 points. Unless it expires in the next frame, I am dead. I'm dead. Okay. I think the thing I miss the most about Morrowind is the truly immersive RPG system. You just can't find that anywhere else. Agreed. Agreed. There is simply no other game other than maybe Kenshi that really implements like the RPG mechanics with role playing that well. Like Skyrim, it feels like a very a gamey system, and Oblivion's kind of the same way, honestly. In Morrowind, it really feels like your character is getting better at these skills. It doesn't just feel like make number go up so I can get new perk and new perk make me do more damage. Okay, this guy's gonna fuck us up. Oh god, oh god. And I don't know what these brews are because my alchemy isn't high enough. Let's get the fuck out. I'm gonna die. This is the end of me. This is the end of me. Come on. Oh, I couldn't out heal it. I can't out heal it. I thought your sci-fi game idea sounded pretty similar to Kenshi. Here's the thing. The difference between Kenshi and my thing is Kenshi is a lot of wilderness survival on a alien planet, and my game is more urban survival. It's not going out into the wilderness. It's you are in a dystopian metropolis hell, and all right, hold on. I need to focus up. I need to focus up. All right, check this out. Check this out. It didn't throw. It didn't throw. What the hell? Okay, and I'm dead again. I'm dead again. See ya. Okay, let's load that save and run. And run. I thought maybe we would be fine because we're a red guard with a longsword, and this guy's a puny little mage, but he is fucking our shit up, so we need to fuck off. Down with urban survival too. That's good shit. Good shit. Basically, the main focus of it is going to be, city survival. You know, it's gonna have Daggerfall-sized, if not bigger, cities. Please, 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 please. Dynamic difficulty is a bit rough by default. That is on purpose. No, no, no. I can't get up. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, that's cool. Which autosave is this? Cool. Cool. Dynamic difficulty is meant to be a little rough by default. The early game is meant to be hard. And once you've leveled up your skills a little bit, once you've gone through a dungeon or two, once you've spent some time getting some training, then that's when you can actually start doing it. You plan on actually making this game someday? I've been doing a lot of thinking about it recently. Fuck, I always forget. Is this on target? it could work, but I only have a 25% chance of casting because of my fatigue. Nah, fuck it. We book it. We book it. We book it. We book it. Run. 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 Jump. No, jump. Jump. You don't think he's chasing anymore? Oh. Oh, we're hidden. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. We escaped him quickly enough. Said fuck that, man. Alright. You gonna come out? Try to fuck with me? Okay. Let's oh, we need a helmet too. We don't have a helmet. Alright, let's go check out Valmora. Wildy said that he saw some landscape issues there. My mic is being kind of weird. Okay. Or at least the PNG tuber thing. Like, look at me. Why am I so glitchy? Hello. Take me to Balmora.
Where would you like?
I just told you where I'd like to go, and here we go. Oh, there's the lighthouse. What was wrong with the lighthouse, Wildy? I think you mentioned something about that too. Oh fuck, we're going free. Something was up with the lighthouse. It looks fine to me, but I don't know what the issue was. They're like giant bugs or dinosaur-looking things roaming outside. You should try Ark Survival Evolved. That game is all about surviving. Surviving along with the lighthouse has a bad LOD in the current preview. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not using LODs right now, so we're vanilla view distancing it right now. Whoa, 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 hold on. What's that fucking cave down there? Under the water. Moments like this where I wish I could get off of the Silt Strider. Mid journey. And I think that Abbott's mods actually do that. Immersive Travel does not have that feature yet, at least. Let's see about healing up our wounds. What? Huh? Okay, I didn't like the fact that I tried to, it didn't like the fact that I tried to cast a spell. It won't let me cast another one. I'm kind of just stuck in an animation right now. It appears that no immersive travel mod will ever exist without some level of jank. It is Morrowind after all. Praise Todd. What does I don't play OpenMW, so I don't really know any. What the fuck was that animation? What is going on? Am I doing this in third person too? No. Man, I really don't want to get rid of immersive travel. It's too cool. If you think about life on planet Earth existing much longer than our current time, fantasy should draw more from across that spectrum of life. I agree. I think that's a fantastic point. You know what? I think Morrowind does do a lot of that. There's a lot of creatures that look prehistoric, like a mud crab, or Gwar and Kagudi. Those don't look like things that you see in our time. Like, why am I doing this weird animation, man? What the fuck? Doesn't this guy want to like leave Satan? Isn't this like his dream happening right now as we speak? Also, the giant mushrooms, like, I would kill to have giant mushrooms in your life. Can you think about how cool that would be? You go outside and there's a mushroom tree, and it has like the perfect little shade, and you could just lay underneath the mushroom tree on a hot day and do weird animations with your hands that make it kind of look like you might be jacking off. Who up striding the river right now? Dude looks like he's contemplating his entire life choices. Yeah, you do. You really do. Yeah, I do. I know you mentioned this a while ago, Liam, but I really do need to implement the hide UI mod. X would be a good choice for that, especially because I want active block to be on the right mouse button. I don't want it to be on I don't want it to be on a button. You know, right click to block. That's just standard, as far as I know. Here we are. Finally made it to Balmora. Let's see if our spell goes off. Oh, well. I think I might have broken it. Let's see what happened. Magic and attempt to index of no value. I know that bug. That's my bug. I implemented that. Wow. There was a lot going on during that little journey. It would appear that Take That has broken just a little bit. I need to report that. To our boy. Do you think you could travel from Balmora to Caldera by any chance? Yeah, I can do that. That's actually what I was planning on going and doing. Do you want me to take the Silt Strider or by foot? Uh, okay, here we go. Here's where it crashed. Nothing. Nothing. I do think it's because I tried to cast a spell while immersive traveling. Um Here while we're at it. No, actually I'm not gonna do that. Where the fuck is Model Organizer? Alright. Well let's launch it again. I don't think you can go by a Silt Strider. Oh, duh. Yeah, there's no Silt Strider port at Caldera. Not bad. Not bad, homie. And we're just gonna fast travel. We're not gonna do the immersive travel. Um, for now. I do. Okay, so we're still getting these issues. I forgot to look into these, but man, I don't want to do that right now. Man, I don't want to. I don't want to look at issues and fix bugs right now. That's a 4 a.m. ring activity, okay? Something I do when I haven't slept in 45 hours, and the inspiration on how to fix that one bug suddenly hits me. Uh, yeah, you know. Other programmers probably know this feeling, where you're just laying in bed and all of a sudden, like the Lua gods come down and they smack you in the head with an idea, and you're like, "Fuck, dude, I can't sleep. I can't sleep now. I have to go work on this." And I'll get up, I'll kiss my partner, and she'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'll be like, "I can't sleep. I had an idea about modding." And then she'll wake up and she'll come out. It'll be 7 a.m. and I'll look like a gremlin hunched over my computer, and there's 1,000 lines of code, and none of it works, and I'm pulling my hair out. And she goes, "Did you sleep?" And I say, "No." and then she goes to work, and I continue to try to fix the game, and it doesn't work, and I give up and go to bed and sleep for 15 hours. After you pass the winding path to Caldera and get to the bridge, I notice there's a weird mesh with the terrain. I'm hoping you see it too. Well, let's go take a look, shall we? Mule, I know. I know you don't utilize that. That's okay. We will fix that eventually. Glad to see some things never change. Indeed. Indeed. Some things never change. Oh, I've been trying to learn Godot recently. You guys know about Godot, the game engine? Open source, free to use. Why is my little guy like sometimes he'll go like he's glitching around when I'm talking. I'm just talking normally and he's like, what if I have a seizure? All right, let's just fast travel. Travel, Valmora. Yeah, you'll notice like I'm using the vanilla method for this, and yet the prices don't match, which tells me there's a mod that's changing this. You know? Alright, we're at Balbora. We haven't crashed. The Silt Strider landing here has caused crashes for me before, even without immersive travel though. So I'm not going to blame immersive travel for that. Let's head on over to Caldera, shall we? Don't I have like a constant restore fatigue? Yeah, 1 point. Probably buying game? Really? Oh, that's changing the prices of the what do you call it? Of the travel. I thought you meant the crash. Valmora crashing is probably a memory issue. I don't think so. We have memory monitor, and when it crashes, it usually says, hey, you ran out of memory. That's why you crashed. And I go, oh, okay. I'm not going to worry about that. But no, it'll just crash with no log. And that is a separate issue entirely. I don't like this rock. I do not like this rock. I would like this rock to either be moved or disabled. Probably moved. I don't like how it's in the way. I don't like how those are in the way. I don't like those rocks. I'm gonna forget about them. Alright. We can afford to run a little bit more as a red guard with our vigor. What did you call me? Hey. Actually, that's kind of a little bit of a bad joke to make about red guards, huh? I don't like the hard R at the end of that word. I will fuck you up. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You keep looking off into that rock. Alright. Are those lily pads down in there? Those are lily pads down in there. Stonewood Pass is truly amazing. Okay, after you've passed the winding path to Caldera and get to the bridge, is it the stone bridge or this wooden bridge right here, Wildy? Is it the stone like a Dwemer style bridge? Go check it out. Those waterfalls are quite violent, as they should be. Alright. Winding path in the mountains you're about to traverse. This one. Understood. Ah, a dead body. Wonder what this could be about. Saya's skooma pipe. Note from Ernil. Let's see. Here's your stuff. Sorry I couldn't stay and chat with you, but it's not always a good idea for me to hang around. Who is this guy? Who was that guy? Saya. Okay, that guy was Saya. Okay. We're doing good actually. So, let's take a look. Let's hold on to, oh, that's we can't cast that. That's crazy. Hold on to our healing spell then. We don't have very much magicka, so we kind of have to manage that. Alright, here we go up through the winding paths. We're getting great FPS. Our FPS really has increased with all these updates. I haven't noticed any low FPS yet. I mean, there is some stuttering every once in a while, but that's Morrowind for you. But we're at a pretty stable, like, 50, 60 FPS. Like, we're at 69 right now. Anything in this crate? In this barrel, I mean? Nope, empty barrel. Is that a bottle I can take? What? Huh? What is all that? What is going on right there? What? I'm stuck inside of a footprint. Hold on. Hold on. Like 3 people just asked me questions at once. Give me a second to escape. Okay. So that is an evil, evil bit of vegetation right there. We can take the bottle. Okay, let's see. 6 shield. Yes, indeed. That shield is pretty sick. Did I remove DFPSO? No, I did not. I have left it in. Because I still don't know if removing it is a great idea. I will do some testing where I compare frame rates in some of the lowest FPS areas with DFPSO on and DFPSO off. I have left it on for the time being until I can verify myself what kind of impact it is having on performance and whether or not that weird shit that we get sometimes is worth the FPS gain. And something tells me it's not going to be worth it. I'm pretty sure I am going to end up removing it. Because, I mean, we have 60 FPS right now. And DFPS it is not contributing to that at all. Because the target frame rate is set at 30. So right now I'm just chilling. Okay. I haven't seen any weird terrain yet, but we are coming up on that bridge. Oh, and the shader, the CRT shader I'm assuming you're talking about. I disable it when I stream because YouTube's compression and OBS for some reason makes it look really weird. It's not just YouTube because the what do you call it? The recordings I make with the CRT shader on look weird too. So I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Dynamic timescale is not working. Why is dynamic timescale not working? Time should be fucking flying by right now. Hold on. The CRT shader plays like hell with NVenc. Oh, yeah, I do use that encoding. I don't know what it is. Do you think I pay attention to that shit? My dynamic timescale is broken too. It shows the IRL time. Wait, that's not the IRL time, is it? You can toggle that by hitting N. That is very close to the, hold on. Did I press N at some point? No, that's the real time. That is the time in game right now, which is ironically the same time it is in real life. The problem is GPU encoding rather than CPU, which I need because, okay, here we are at the bridge. This is where that weird terrain is gonna be, right? Alright. Here we are. Wildy? Where's the terrain, Where's the weird terrain? I'm not seeing anything. It looks pretty normal. Maybe over the edge somewhere. Maybe a texture seam somewhere. So far, so good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. What do you have to say for yourself, Wildy? You lied to me. Your terrain isn't the same as mine? Okay. So that tells me that it was either fixed in an update. No, it's fine. I don't mind. We're going to Caldera, man. It's not a big deal. Oh. Oh god, I came here to investigate a bug and the bug isn't happening. Oh no. Time I don't have to spend troubleshooting and fixing. Time I can spend playing the game. It's literally at the bridge where it clips you upwards and is weird. Okay. Yeah, that does sound weird. It's possible it got fixed in one of the many updates I installed. We wanted to come here anyway because there's another bug I want to investigate, which is in the manor here with all the orcs. Apparently you can get like a crazy good sword really easily. And if that's the case, I would like to go see how broken this really is. So let's take a look. Here we are in Grolak Manor. If you guys haven't been here yet, you guys are about to have a great time. Does the preview version receive constant updates? No. I update it not very frequently. It has not been updated since you downloaded it. If you guys haven't been here yet, it's a great mod. Hold on, let's look for that, look for that scimitar. I'm just looking around, man. Don't worry about it, huh? Maybe don't worry about it. Maybe, mind your own business, huh? How about that?
You have much to learn.
No, I'm fine.
What you got for me?
Did you just talk? What mod gives you voice lines? Oh my god, his mouth is moving. I will die in the creeper mosh pit. Oh, and I died from moshing. Alright.
Hurry up.
I don't know exactly where this scimitar is supposed to be. They said it was here in the manor. Cool. Alright, that was a fun party. Rest of Caldera, high stakes ebony mine politics. Gorak Manor, party time 24/7. Exactly. Exactly. This is where you want to be, man. I'm not seeing any. Does this lead back out to Caldera? Yeah. Ultimate Creeper Party House by Von Wolf. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Dude, I don't see any ebony swords in here. Kind of disappointed. I wanted an ebony sword. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's AI voices. I'm not a huge fan of that, but maybe back here? Is it hidden somewhere? Maybe in one of these? Halalu are prudes. Yes, they are. Let me go check out what what that report said. Feedback. Gorak Manor, obviously the orcs are always a good source of early game weapons and armor since they don't have an alert level, particularly the free orcish armor and Oral Grow Gorak's ebony longsword. Earl. Alright. Which one of you is... Ah, you're Oral. I'm really sorry about this, pal. That health. Zero. Sorry, dude. Take a look at what you got here. Ebony longsword. Okay, it looks like that is a random replacement. This is just a regular ebony longsword that we are going to steal and equip. That's right, I'm cheating. Just kidding. We're gonna reload that save. Ugh. Oh, my back. Here's something I'm just learning for the first time. You can press L inside any interior and manually tweak the brightness. I didn't even know that was an option. I prefer the darkness, if we're being real. If we are being real, this guy said in the feedback channel
Do
that
not waste my time.
he can't get over the pitch blackness. And let me tell you, if you've ever been in a cave before, or a room with no windows and no lights, it's dark. You can't see fucking anything. And listen, we're striving for realism and survival roleplay here in Outlander. And the fact of the matter is, if you go into a dark cave, it's going to be dark. If you don't like it, edit the mod list. Get that AI shit out of Outlander. Yeah. I need to go in and remove those voice lines.
Let's get this over
Dude,
quickly.
the dancing, all of that shit, is great. I'm not a fan of the AI shit. And I didn't even know that mod had AI voice lines. And for the record, his "I'm creeping" does not sound like the default voice at all. So, that was, and it sucks because that's such a great mod. It's such a great atmospheric mod. Why did we have to include the AI shit in it, man? I'm pretty
Let's
sure
get
Von
this
Wolf
over
is the guy who made those AI. Who made that AI like voiceover mod. Or no, wait. That was Kezeyama? Is that how you say it? I don't remember who made it, but somebody made like a full AI. I don't know if it's full, but you know, AI voiceover mod. I'm just not fucking about it, man. I'm not about it. Von Django's newer stuff has AI included, so you may want to keep an eye out for that.
Let's
Yeah.
get this over
There
with.
was a mod I saw. It was FGM, the Fantasia Grass mod, and it says in the description, hey, I used AI tooling for this grass, and he explains that he made his own LLM. And why am I in the Mages Guild? I don't know what I'm fucking doing right now, dude. What was I saying, dude? Oh, Fantasia. It uses AI for some of the smaller details. But it's not some horrendous it's not some horrendous, you know, I stuck a bunch of voice lines made by people that I don't have permission to use into an LLM hosted on some mega corporation's network that uses more power than it takes to power an entire city for a year in 5 minutes or something like that. He had a self-hosted LLM that he fed public domain content and his own work into, and used that to generate some of the smaller details for the grass. I think that's a great use of AI as a tool, and not as a replacement for making art as a human being. Imagine someone made the game fully voiced just by sentence splicing the existing dialogue. I'd prefer that. I'd prefer if somebody went through and spliced all the dialogue rather than using AI. And even then, you have to re-upload. Oops. Well, you have to re-upload voice lines that aren't yours to upload. You did not voice those characters. If you want to go through and voice every character in Morrowind, you know, so be it. But if you just shoved it into Elven AI, you shoved all the voice lines into Elven AI and created, you know, new voice lines using somebody else's voice on somebody else's large learning model, yeah, I don't think that's ethical. And I specifically try to avoid using AI in Outlander whenever I can. I'll admit I use AI when I'm coding. I think that AI is a great tool for... Jesus, everything up here is locked. I think using AI is a great tool. You know, if I'm writing a piece of code and the AI says, hey, you're trying to do this, and it auto-completes it for me, that's cool. I like that. Or when I ask the AI to format a bunch of text that I already have that I just need formatted, that's great. I think they generate a lot of stuff, then handpick which ones they use. I mean, I understand that there is still work that goes into it. I'm not saying that they're... I guess I did say that they just shove it into Elven AI, huh? But I understand that there's direction going on. That there is a human being on the other side who is quality checking, I guess. But it's still AI. It's still Elven AI specifically is what he uses, which means he's not running his own LLM like the Fantasia mod guy is. I've been running around Caldera doing nothing for 20 minutes talking about AI. You know, there is a point at which you have to accept that dude, AI just is not the way. And I'll admit, I've used those AI voice line mods. I wanted to check them out, and they aren't terrible. The voices sound good. Some of them even sound like indistinguishable. Did I miss something about Skywind? By the way, my voice audition for Skywind was accepted. I'd much rather talk about this. Let's talk about this. I'll be a voice character under a pseudonym. Very interesting. I'll know who you are immediately, and I'm gonna out you. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Skywind guys are voicing the entire game from the ground up. I don't see why people who want voice mods for Morrowind can't do the same. Exactly. You know what would be really cool is if Skywind released, like, their voice lines, which they're going to. I guarantee you someone's going to make a mod that takes Skywind's voice lines and puts it into the original game. Man, by the time I get around to making an OpenMW list, Skywind's going to be out. And then I'll have Outlander Skywind. Holy shit, has it already been 3 hours? Okay. I do need to stop the stream at some point. I usually plan for 3 hours and then I end up streaming for 5 or 6 hours. Bitch. So we are going to stop here. This was just a test character. I highly doubt by the next time I stream that this character will load without errors. So we're going to stop there for today. Sorry for ranting about AI and wandering around Caldera doing nothing for 20 minutes. Super excited for Starwind. Wildy, congratulations on your position. If you end up making a Skywind list, I'm going to be the biggest fangirl. I got news for you, pal. When Skywind drops, you won't see me for 3 to 10 years. Alright. With that being said, fellas, it has been a great time. Thank you all for tuning in and watching my autistic ass play Morrowind. I will catch y'all later. And perhaps there will be news about a new preview version coming soon. Anyway, see ya. My button isn't working. This is awkward. Alright, see ya.